On day 5th of the Madhya Pradesh Assembly's monsoon session, chaos erupted as opposition MLAs shouted Vijay Shah resign upon the minister's entry. Citing ongoing controversies surrounding Shah, the opposition disrupted proceeding, forcing Speaker Narendra Singh Tomar to adjourn the House twice, first for 10 minutes then for 30, before finally suspending the session until August 4. The slogans continued throughout the morning, creating a tense environment in the assembly. This incident adds to the mounting political friction and raises questions about the allegations prompting the protest. Shah has not publicly responded to the accusations so far. A Bhopal woman has accused Yasin Ahmed alias Machli, already under scrutiny for drugs crime, of raping her over a year under the false promise of marriage. The first alleged incident occurred in a five-star hotel in MP Nagar. The woman claims Yasin continued to assault her at different locations. Police have registered an FIR and an investigation is ongoing. Yasin has multiple prior cases related to narcotics. This case has reignited public concern about how repeat offenders manage to operate despite being on law enforcement watch list. Authorities are under pressure to act swiftly and thoroughly. In a surprising intra-party allegation, BJP MLA Bhupen Singh accused BJP Minister Govind Singh Rajput of illegally acquiring around 500 acres of tribal and government land. Raising the issue in the assembly, Singh claimed Rajput used coercion and temptation to secure these deals, which violate land protection laws. Singh demanded cancellation of the transaction and legal action. The controversy has sparked a political storm within the ruling party, exposing deep internal divisions. The matter has now reached legislative scrutiny, with opposition leaders backing calls for an inquiry. Rajput has not yet responded to the allegations. The Comptroller and Auditor General CAG report presented in the MP Assembly revealed that Rs 4.79 crore from the Fertilizers Development Fund meant for supporting farmers was misused by officials to buy cars. The purchases were made at both state and district levels. Opposition parties have accused the government of enabling systematic corruption and mismanagement of public funds. Agriculture Minister response, "Should we not buy cars?" sparked further outrage. Critics are now demanding strict audits and action against the responsible officials. The scandal adds to concern about transparency and accountability in government spending in rural development sectors. In Sihore's Budni police station, a man carrying a licensed weapon entered freely and shot an Instagram reel inside the premises. The video, which went viral, shows him casually interacting with police officer, one even greeting him while recording. The incident has raised serious concern about lax security protocol at police station. Questions remain unanswered about how a man with a firearm gained such open access. Authorities have promised an internal investigation and action against responsible officer. The case highlights the dangers of social media stunts and the urgent need for stricter law enforcement procedures. The Madhya Pradesh government has issued a directive allowing MLAs and MPs to request information about guests staying in circuit and rest houses. Officials are now required to provide full details when asked by lawmakers. This move follows complaints from elected representatives that their stay requests were being ignored or mishandled. The General Administration Department's new rules also require collectors and district CEOs to prioritize room arrangements for legislators. The step is aimed at increasing transparency and improving service for public representatives. However, some critics warn it could be misused for political targeting or surveillance. Justice Abhay Manohar Sapre, head of the Supreme Court Road Safety Committee, visited 8 major black spots in Bhopal. These are places with the most road accidents. He spent 3 hours inspecting them and spoke to the officers. He looked at zebra crossing signals and left turn spots. At some location, he asked why accidents happen repeatedly. His visit aims to boost road safety and reduce accident death. Officials were instructed to fix problem quickly and ensure better road design and signage. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav will inaugurate 4 new industrial units worth Rs 1,406 crore in Sihor, Balia Kheri on August 2nd. In addition, land allotment letter will be given to 6 companies investing another Rs 33.85 crore. The projects are expected to generate 1,165 job opportunities, boosting local employment and industrialization in the region. The state government say this is part of a larger plan to attract private investment in underdeveloped districts. Officials describe it as a milestone in MP's economic growth strategy. The move is seen as a step towards inclusive development and job creation. In a shocking case from Morena, a class 11th student staged his own kidnapping with the help of two men and demanded rupees 30 lakhs from his family via Instagram. The boy allegedly aimed to extract money for personal use. Police traced his location to Gwalior and arrested him along with both accomplices. The incident has alarmed local residents and authorities, prompting renewed call for digital awareness programs for youth. It also exposes how social media is being used for criminal activities. Authorities are now considering counseling and stricter parental monitoring of teen online behavior. Madhya Pradesh has received 28 inches of rainfall so far this monsoon, which is about 74% of the seasonal average. Eastern districts such as Jabalpur, Rewa, Shahdol and Sagar experienced flooding earlier, but the India Meteorological Department now forecasts no heavy rainfall for the next 4 days. No active low pressure system are currently developing. The dry spell may bring relief to flood-hit region but also raises concern for rain-dependent agriculture. Farmers are closely watching weather pattern to plan upcoming sowing cycles. The state government has advised caution and continued monitoring of weather updates.